Hi everyone, in this video I will be reflecting on my progress in my UCS course, Apocalypse How, and how I created my signature assignment. So the first question was one of my main goals of the semester and how I improved. So at the beginning of the semester I wanted to get better at analyzing texts and expressing my thoughts clearly through my writing. I also wanted to feel more confident in writing about bigger themes like the end of the world and how we think the world will end. I think I made a lot of progress by reading and writing and taking in feedback along the way. This class helped me understand how I build a research question and find strong, useful sources, and how to see if a source is reliable and how to use it to support my ideas. I also saw that research is more than just finding answers. It's about learning from others and joining in conversation. I improved a lot by giving and receiving feedback from others and from my professors, by responding to classmates and from my classmates responding to my texts. But I also learned a lot from published texts and how their stories, about what they wrote and how powerful their stories can be, and how I can reflect back from that to put it in my text. So for my final project, we did the signature assignment, and for my theme it was biblical apocalypses. So basically how if you read the book of Revelations, there's a whole story about how the world's gonna end, but even after that there's still gonna be life. So I focused mainly on the biblical apocalypses, like the book of Revelations, as I just said. But it's not just about destruction, but it's also about hope and life after death, and how God has his ways of showing us that. This connects to the bigger question of the course, is how do we make sense of the end, and how do we think the end will come? And there's not just blackness after we go, there's more to it. There's life after death, as I said before. I used what I learned in earlier assignments to make my writing clearer and my ideas stronger. The hardest part was narrowing down my topic of what to write about and how to make my playlist. But I think I have a really strong connection with my religion and with God, and so I think that reflects how I think the world's gonna end. But even if the world does end, that there's more to life after death, and there's beauty after that. So I'm very proud of myself of how that turned out. But this class did help me grow as a writer and a thinker. I now see apocalyptic stories as more than just the scary ending. But those stories are about change, survival, and hope. And yeah, thank you.